Well, here we are, everybody, back with our Appetite for Destruction lesson series. We've done the first few tracks on there, and we've landed on this one, on side one, Out to Get Me. And for a track which isn't played that much on the radio, that not every music fan will have heard of before, it's unbelievably complicated to play this one. It's got extended solo sections throughout. It's very complex in terms of the even the main riff pattern is very unusual. We're going to learn all of that in this series, and we're going to start off with the introduction section. Do check out some of the other videos there that we've been running in this series as we carry on through, and do subscribe if you love Guns N' Roses. I mean, the hardest thing about this video was to choose the right t-shirt, the band artwork from the original Appetite for Destruction. But anyway, we're going to go into this intro section, which is on the bridge pickup here. As usual for Guns N' Roses, we're tuned down by a semitone, so nothing particularly weird about that. Let's launch into it then. So our initial riff, a lot can be said about this. It starts off with Izzy doing the main riff, and at that moment Slash comes in from the 18th fret and joins the party. So you've got one lot of Izzy, and then Slash joins the party. So that's when Slash comes in, but we're just going to play it through from the beginning, and I'm going to teach you a lot of the little tricks and tips here if you want to master this riff. So you're playing a chord without the root note. So here it's a B flat chord. So it's a G, B flat, G. But the way that you're cheating is by not playing any of the root notes. So you're just playing those two open strings here. Then the third finger lands on the 3rd fret. Play those two notes, and then it's open again. Now, the way that Slash does this live is very cool. He also takes his left hand off the guitar completely, so you get a sort of way of showing off, I would suggest. So, as the riff progresses, you're coming over to the A and D strings, and you're playing them open. And then you're barring the first finger on the 3rd fret. And then you're doing that note again, and you're hammering on with your 3rd and 4th finger, so it goes like. And then it carries on, so. So you take those off, and then you're coming across with a 3rd finger. And sometimes Slash hits the B string as well. And then there's a dead note as he moves. So again, from the beginning. Don't forget the dead note, which I sometimes forget. It's easier to play at full speed because you kind of fall into the rhythm of it, so it's more like this. And then it goes into the first solo, which is up here on the 18th fret. So you're up on the 18th fret on the B string, like that. Make sure you use that first finger to cover the lower strings when you're doing this full bend with lots of vibrato landing on this. So pull off. So you've got two of these picks, an up pick on the 17th of your second finger on that G string, and then you're going to catch the that gives you just enough time to bend up on your new double pick there. So 17th fret with a half bend. Should sound a little bit nasty. So you've got those and then you're doing that come into play. The B string gets picked again, and then with the next little triplet pattern is the landing on this pull off to the 15th, away from yourself on the 17th of your second finger on the B string. That gives you just enough time. The way this works is you do those bends away and picks at the same time. 17th fret with a half bend. There's a little extra up pick there. So you've got those two notes that come into the B string. And then that's the next little by the way when you're doing those 17th double bends. This is away from the finger on that one. Then there's a pick right down. So the way this works is you do those bends away and picks at the same time. There's a little extra up pick there. But we'll pause it up there because that was solo number one, which is a little bit technical. The rhythms are quite third finger, by the way, when you're doing those 17th double at the same time. You can get the patterns which go along with finger on that one. Then there's a pick right down before you land on verse 1. Anyway, verse 1 is up next. So you say choose the channel and track. So here we go then. We've re-entered the main riff. We've landed on these palm muted chords. Now there's a few bits over the top of this which I'm going to play you, and this is what Slash is doing. So that's one phrase that Slash does. If you want to do the chords and play that over the top, you're going to have to end on a fourth finger on that last note. You want to go back to but I would recommend just doing a few of these and then just go, and then go for your next phrase, which goes like this. So that's Slash's second line there with some pinch harmonics in, and then you've got this power chord section leading into this new riff. So the way this works, so you do your power chords, and then hit your open D, third finger, first finger, first finger. Now sometimes Slash picks the next note before the hammer offs, the pull off, sorry. But he also can pick it. So it's whatever you find easy, really. I quite like the hammer on and then the pull offs. It's like maximum sass. And then with this following section, it's a third finger rather than a fourth, which is weird. The next time it comes round, Slash again does the same thing. But Izzy can be heard playing the bracketed notes, which you can achieve yourself if you want to do it as a variation. You go, so bar across with the seventh, and then the same again, to do a different fingering, jumping down with a third, and then 2 and 1. So that's if you want to play the Izzy version of those chords, or the Slash version again, which follows. Got to remember to play it with the third finger like Slash does, just gives you a bit more power. We keep going with it, it comes around again. Oh yeah, and then you get this variation, which is the third finger and these two notes. We fall back into the chorus then after this verse. I'll just play through the chorus now because it's the same as before. And then you get this different variation. Lots of vibrato on that last pinch harmonic there. Before you re-enter verse 2, we're going to carry on with verse 2 because it's very similar to what we've just done. So you've got these slash lines up again. So there's this one here. And then you get these. And then Slash does this one. Then we come round again with these power chords. And then we keep going. And you can do the hammer again, or you can do the pick. Keep going on with bar 69. Got this same turnaround again, which is like this. Notice there's an extra dead note in bar 71, just because that's the way it sounds on the record. Then we've got chorus 2 here. There's a little doubling, which Slash very often does. And then the main solo, which everything gets a little bit mad. So you're on the 17th fret, but you're doing dead notes. So you hear, and then you come in with the bends. Then you hear this. By the way, doubling the third finger there. So pull offs. And then the last one, there's a little rhythmic change, so it will just go from bar 84. And then you hit up on bar 87, you've got this full bend on the 18th, full pre-bend. Pull off, and then a third finger. Then there's an open B, which I love. And then you jump up to the 18th and do the same thing again. Except you catch these two strings in. And then you get this third finger. And then it goes like this. And then you get to what I think of as the second part of the solo, where it kind of changes up after that dead note on the 17th fret. And then you've got this palm muted section. Then we go into the solo change up here. So when the riff returns, Slash jumps up to the G and B strings, does double third finger and bends half a fret. Then up to the 17th and same again. Then down here, 14th, 12th with the third double finger. So that comes around again. And then you get this variation of it, which is full tone bend. Same again. And then it comes around again. And it goes up. And that top one goes. So the double fret bend from the 18th here. And you gradually lose the upper string, by the way. And underneath Izzy's line, you can hear him doing this. So Izzy's doing that underneath, while Slash has these kind of little continued outro solos here. And then Izzy has this. This next one coming round is like this. And then the intro solo comes back again while that's all happening. So it's very similar, and then you get and then we're on to the final outro section there. So 17th fret on the D string, and we're on a third finger, vibrato, then we're going to do little bend and a vibrato, and then we're here. So bend away from you again with your third fingers. So when you're doing that up pick, you may find that you catch the 15th fret first finger on the D string, which is fine because that's what Slash does. Last time round it goes up to this 18th. And then the last note here is a volume swell. So what you do is you turn your volume down, pre-pick the note, and then bring it in. So let me show you how that works. Take that, Wonder Heart. And we're done. That was Out to Get Me from Guns N' Roses. Our Appetite for Destruction playthrough continues. We're actually landing on a song that we've already done next in the series, which is Mr. Brownstone, before we hit Paradise City, and that will complete side one of Appetite for Destruction. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-release the video that we recorded for that, but I'm going to do it with a properly computerized tab, because I was originally writing them out by hand in the beginning. So I'm going to update that one, re-release the series of videos with updated tabs just to complete the Appetite for Destruction tab availability. All of them are available in the link below. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe so that I can keep doing this rather than a real job, and we'll see you next time. Check out some of our other videos as well.